Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another session of Meditations with Mary. So this morning I'm going to jump in and I'm going to ask you to click like, I'm going to ask you to share it with a friend, and I will ask you to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And click the like button, y'all. Go ahead, just click like. I have some content builders that as soon as I go to their page, like I haven't even listened to their videos or anything of that sort. I just click the like button. And I do that because as a content builder, I know that it helps their algorithm. It helps to let people know that, you actually are watching their videos. Sorry. I hope this is not going to be one of those videos where I'm clearing my throat the whole time. But I wanted to jump on this morning. There is so much, like I am so overstimulated by y'all. I'm overstimulated for multiple reasons. I'm overstimulated from that dress, and I am overstimulated from the dress, and then just some of these decisions that y'all are making. But I'm gonna talk about the dress this weekend. We're gonna talk about it, and it's not gonna go the way that y'all think that it's gonna go. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good for the body. Y'all know the word. It's like a two-edged sword. It cuts one way and then it cuts another way. So we're not one dimensional. All right. So I'm gonna have to pause y'all for just a second. All right. I had paused y'all for a second because I actually thought I had enough time to possibly grab me something to eat this morning. But as I was sitting there, I looked at the time and I really don't. I don't have time to grab something to eat. So anyway, we're going to talk about the dress this weekend. I got to clear some space off my phone so I can make a video. That video is going to be at least 20 minutes, and it might be 30 because it's going to be more of a teaching video and a talking video versus just a quickie, as I call them. So this morning I was thinking about yesterday I did a video talking about like staying focused. Don't let somebody get you off your game. Don't get caught up in what other people are doing. And I think in my opinion, there is a shifting that's going on right now in the earth. There are so many things that I think about were already in place pre-COVID. And when COVID happened, it pushed us into a internet, IT, technological world that has now almost spun out of control. And I was thinking about, I'm always thinking, content builders are always thinking, everything that we look at, we're thinking about something. But I was thinking about my son and I were talking, and we were talking about like just dating, young men dating. And then we were talking about like just life. As a kid, I had such a high level of innocence. I had so limited exposure to certain things that I really was a little girl for a long time. And one of the things that kind of made me start thinking about this is there's an AI little girl, black little girl with two little ponytails on top of her head, that's going around, and she's talking about church stuff. And she's like giving examples of like, I was in church and that lady had on a big old hat, and the hat was so big, and mama kept telling me to be still. And I was thinking, well, I can't see, like she's going on and she's talking about different things that are legitimately happening in the church. And it's kind of funny, but it's interesting because when I began to look at it, some of the things that the little girl is saying are truths. But in my mind, I thought, well, why would a child even be thinking about this? Like the innocent level of a child should not even be having this particular thought process in place. And not so much that we can't think, because being an educator and especially teaching black and brown babies, we don't push them to think enough. We do too much. We tell them what to do. We advise them how to do it. We don't push them to be critical thinkers in the ways that they should be. So I want you to hear what I'm saying from a spiritual perspective. And I thought about how the innocence of a child has been removed based upon their access to social media. Children now got just as much access to any level of adult conversation, any level of adult access as any other person does. I have a Facebook account. I have this YouTube channel, and I opened an Instagram account maybe 2 years ago. And I opened an Instagram account when I was looking. No, I opened an Instagram account about 4 years, 3, 4 years ago. I opened the Instagram account because at the time I had my personal business. For those of you that follow me, I had a dispatching business, and I opened the Instagram because I needed to connect with drivers who would be looking for, that was one of the tools that I used for drivers who were looking for a dispatcher. And I'm saying that to you because everybody keeps telling me to get a TikTok. Marigny, your YouTube channel is good, but you need to get a TikTok. You need to get a TikTok. And they're telling me to get it because they want me to push forth money. My YouTube channel is not driven by monetary development. My YouTube channel is driven by the content that God is dropping in my spirit and whatever it is that He is releasing to the earth. And so I am not looking to grow my channel based upon the monetary advertisements. I'm not looking to grow my channel based upon it bringing me in a salary. So in other words, I'm going to probably be teaching for another 10 years, maybe 10, maybe. I kind of got some other things in mind, and that's going to depend, because once my husband comes, it just depends on what it is that he's doing and what his life is set up for, and what his needs are going to be, because his needs might be different from what I'm needing to do right now. This is the season that I'm in, and this is the season that I'm walking out, because this is where I am. But I'm saying that to you to say that the innocence of children has been taken away. And part of the reason that I don't engage as much with social media is because I feel like sometimes the innocence of adults is taken away as well. There are some components of life and some things that I'm just not really interested in being exposed to. I know that it's accessible. Sometimes people send me things and they're like, girl, you need to watch this. You need to look at this. You need to do that. If it's a bunch of negativity, I'm just not one that's going to want to watch that. If it's not somebody that's speaking empowerment or some level of engagement or growth and development, and in that manner, I'm not going to be interested in it. I'm not interested in watching people fight, and I have to, even, working in an urban school, you have to constantly talk to the students about that, because they are engaging in that because that's what they're accustomed to. The girls here, like, I literally pass out candy for girls that I don't hear them cussing on a regular basis, or they're not doing something that, is coming out of their mouth that's so foul. But that's what they're accustomed to. Their parents probably cuss at them. I rarely have to use a cuss word. Rarely. My kids got to make me really, really, really mad. It got to be after I done said it 1,000 times. And so I want you to know, because I don't want us to seem like we're so far removed from it. My channel is a Christian channel. It is. Christians cuss. Just in case somebody might not know that. Yes, they do. And some cuss in conversation. I just don't I can curtail that, or usually I'm going to walk away, or I'm going to try to self-regulate before I let myself just go to that place. But I wanted to really just focus in on the innocence of children, the innocence of us as a people. And I really want to focus in on our access to social media. This whole dress thing, in my opinion, this is a teachable moment. People can call it what you want to call it. This is a teachable moment. This is a moment for the kingdom to get victory. And I'm going to tell y'all how we're going to do it when I do my video about the dress. All right, I'm finna get inside. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Click like, share it with a friend, subscribe. Happy Friday, y'all. It's January the 9th, 2026. Bye.